What's going on, guys? Gainz Gaming here. Good morning. How are we all doing today? I put a poll out yesterday on when people wanted me to stream, and I did one last night on my main account. We used up about 800 hammers. Did pretty well. I think we got, through 65 floors. So we got a good amount of stuff. We got all the weapons. We got all of the materials. We got some speed ups. We also got 3 of our weapons. We got 1 helmet, 3 chests, and I believe we got 3 gloves, and then 3 legs. So we did quite a bit. Pretty happy with how much we were able to do. And then materials was another big thing that I really wanted to get a lot of materials. So I'll have to recalculate this, figure out what all I have. That way I can figure out what I will be able to craft when the time comes. Because we do have our first fight on the 27th. So coming up pretty quickly. So what we have today is we have 6 farm accounts. We're going to be opening up a ton of hammers on. I have on average like 400 to 500 on each farm account. So without further ado, let's jump over to the first farm account. All right, here we are on, this is farm account number 3, or Gainz Gaming 3. Let's jump straight into it. On these ones, I'm honestly just going to go for speed ups because I really don't need anything on farm accounts. Plus, I already have a ton of blueprints. I guess I could go for like gathering gear, because like my speed up situation on my farm accounts is pretty good already. I don't really need more speed ups. Let me see, what do I have for, I guess I do have a bunch of gear already. I could just go for gathering gear. Might as well, right? We'll just do gathering gear. So this account we have 392 that we're going to be using up. Honestly, like, this is going to sound bad, but I really don't even want to get the good floors done because I'd rather just get the resources, because I'm going to be just sending them over to my main account. So at the end of the day, it actually is probably better value if I don't get this quickly, if that makes sense. But we'll be using up pretty much all of the hammers we have available. Materials on these accounts really don't matter to me. It's really just the resources, and that's literally it. But I know that people enjoy watching this, so I figured, you know, I might as well stream it because people enjoy watching it. So, all right, now when it comes to the legendaries, there's really nothing I need here. Because I don't think, they don't even have the legendary gathering gear in here. Which is unfortunate. I wish they did. I guess I can just go for this. I don't really care. One thing that I really don't understand is why these floors, like every 5 floors, legendary floors, why the base rewards aren't better as well. Like, you would think that you'd get better resources. Like maybe you get, I don't know, 2 hours of speed ups, or maybe you have the chance to get a purple material. I feel like that'd make a lot of sense. So we only have 1 more of these we can grab. Boom. Last one. See, on my main, I was getting that like over and over. I think that happened probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. Which, granted, over 65 floors, that's pretty good odds. you know, only happening 4 times, but at the same time, that's 4 times. Oh my gosh, 2 in a row? Goodness. Jeez. That's crazy. If you guys want me to do any patterns, drop them in the live stream chat. I was going to say, are we going to get it 3 times in a row? The last one. I guess it's a good thing I did my main before my farms, because this is way worse than what I was doing on my main. Alright, legendary floor again. Really, like I said, I don't need any legendaries on this account. I'm not going to craft them. Alright. Oh. First try. Let's go. But again, it's kind of funny. That's actually not great value for me. I would rather not get it right away because I don't care about the blueprints. I care about the resources. All right. Go for chest here now. Corner strategy. It always works, guys. It always works. Nice. This will get us an unlock for this. So if we ever decide to run Siege on this account, I guess we'll be able to. Got the weapon. Yeah, the corner strategy always works, except when it doesn't. Exactly. Last night when I was streaming this for my main account, someone sent me like a strategy on Discord to follow. And I was like, all right, you know, let's give it a shot. And if you guys are watching this as a video, you've probably already seen it. But I tried it out. And on the first one, like the first time I tried it, it almost brought me to the very last one. And had I done my corner strategy, I would have gotten it in like 4. So I was like, yep, that's bogus. Not doing that anymore. Hey, Blackout, how's it going? We got 154 hammers to go on this account. I'm doing good. We're gonna try to get through all my farms as fast as possible because I know this could take a little while. Just because I literally have 2,600 hammers to open up. So that's quite a bit. Let's go for the pants. Let's try an auto once, might as well. Oh, that actually went really well. Not too bad. Let's try an auto again. That went really well. Not great. But my corner strategy wouldn't have really worked there that well anyway. Oh, am I doing dig event on all my farms? Yes, sir. 2,600. I did my main last night and opened about 800 on that one. Goodness, that's the 3rd time now we've gotten the very last one. But yeah, I figured I have 2,600 hammers to use up here, and you can actually get quite a bit of resources on this event. And multiply all these by 6 accounts, that's going to add up a lot. I don't know if I'll transfer resources again this KVK. Don't know if I'll need to. I'm not like super comfortable with where my resources are at. Are there no gathering? Oh, there isn't. Bummer. I'll do this. Hey Johnny, I bet you're gonna send me the same exact pattern that I got sent last night. That did not work whatsoever. Here, let me do the pattern and you tell me if this is the same one. All right, here we go. You tell me if this is the same one you were gonna send me. Is that the pattern? I like the corner strategy. It's simple, it's fast. My OCD likes it. I like making patterns. All right, we got 7 more. We just auto it. Oh, look at that. All right. Well, that brought us to the... Let's try to finish one more floor. Patterns, bunch of silliness. Yeah, there's no such thing as patterns that work with this. Look at that. Auto, in we trust. Let's go. All right, let's hop over to the next one. Let's get some free value here first. Little trick for you guys, just do an auto and then jump over the next account. Takes 2 seconds. Get some free resources, some free speed ups, maybe some gems. This is why you always have presets, even on your farm accounts, just so that you can easily go and hit some barbarians. Literally takes 2 seconds, and the amount of value you get from that over time is just crazy. Oh, I need to gather still today. I forgot to do that last night. Whoops. All right, we got 373 on this account. Just gonna do the same thing. Go for some gathering blueprints. Look at that corner strat. By the way, I've always wanted to ask, how are the high power farms in the domain system? Do you ever get flack from Kingdom leadership? Well, they put these in here. So I didn't ask to have the farms in because I'm not planning on using them for stuffing as of right now, because I'm going to have plenty of troops to kill off on my main account anyway. But the ask is to keep all farm accounts under 30 million power. And if you go over in KVK, like for bastions or just in general, then you just kill them off either in KVK or after KVK and just get below 30 million power, and then you're good. So I have, I think, 1 farm account that's over 30 mil right now, and the rest are under 30. But during like events, I'll train up a little bit more on farm accounts. Like pre-KVK, for example. I train quite a bit for pre-KVK for the kingdom, and then I just kill those troops off. The downside is the resources that you have to spend on that, because it, you know, obviously it's a resource that you can't send to your main account. So that's what I don't love about having a ton of power on a farm account, is it's just like those resources could be sent over to my main. And I'd rather have that than more troops on a farm account that I'm not going to use. My Discord is Gainz Gaming 1. First try, let's go. Let's try an auto out here. Boom. I love how auto works so well on a farm account, but it never works on my main. Bro! Dude. No way. Did not expect that. I figured more kingdoms would be pushing for 10 million power farms. Yeah, you know, I have debated making some farms that are super low power and like just for gathering, but I honestly feel like the value that I get from having somewhat active farm accounts outweighs having many farm accounts that only gather. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that, bro. Last one. Yo, we got Shappy Gaming in the chat. Shappy, drop the link to your page. You should be able to because you're a mod. If you guys don't know Shappy, go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Posts fantastic content that he steals from me. No, I'm just kidding. He's great. Him and I talk every day. Hit that like button. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, drop a like on here. We're getting wrecked on farm accounts. Let's go. Is my thing not working? I should have like a thing for your channel. I set that up. Like for the exclamation point Shappy. Let me look it up. Shap, you're almost at 5K. Guys, let's get him to 5K. Let's get him to 5,000 subs. Oh, you beat me to it. And we got Rob Billet in here. Rob Billet is my king in 1846. What's up, man? Rob, we're using up, oh, dude, it's the second time Auto has gotten it in the first try. That's hilarious. Bro. Okay, I'm just doing auto for the rest of this account. My goodness. That's... This account 3 times I've done auto, and all 3... Or three times I've done auto, I've gotten it in the first try. We're just gonna keep doing that. And we got kind of wrecked there, but we're gonna keep doing it. Might as well. But yeah, Rob, we're opening up all the hammers on my farm accounts. Get some resources. Also getting some blueprints for if I decide to start doing siege accounts on these, potentially, you know. Get some blueprints in the works at least. Ooh, got kind of wrecked by auto there. But yeah, I literally have like, it's like 2,666 to the dot that we're able to open up. Oh yeah, this is a great opportunity to ask Ra about the farm account power. Yeah, Shappy is kind of the king of collaborations with Rise of Kingdoms content creators. I feel like he's done a collab with probably just about everyone but Chiscool. Alright, we got 20 more. Let's see if we can get through one more level here. Alright, that's good. Let's see, how much honor do I have on these accounts? Some of these guys are pushing pretty hard with their farms. I got between 1,500 and 2,000 on most of them. Alright. 2 down, 4 to go. Hey, DeBoss, what's up, dude? Shabby's collab with everyone, just about everyone over 5 or 10,000 subs. Yeah, that's awesome. Content creator of Cyrus League. I mean, we already did have a content creator exhibition match. Pretty much everybody streamed that too. Alright, how many we got here? 506. Alright, with this one, let's just craft a bunch of, actually I already have 3 blueprints of that. Got 3, I got 1 of this, we'll do this one. Yeah, Ra, that's very fair. 10 million power farms really offer no benefit because you can't have tech. You need about 20 million to have decent tech, and City Hall 25, and 1 million of each troops. Yeah, that KVK preview was fun, but it, in my eyes, it really showed how overpowered ranged combat could really become. Like, we think it's bad right now. Was it Shifting Gears? Is that the KVK? That was so bad. It was like you'd be walking toward the enemy and they'd have 5 ranged marches and they would kill you in 3 seconds. It's like, bro, I have 400,000 T5 in here that just got wiped out before I even got to the enemy. How is this right? Yeah, and in any account under 25 mil can just join whenever they want. And like for me, I made a video about farm accounts a couple days ago, but just like for reference with my farms, so I've gathered 8.8 billion resources on this farm, but I've sent my main account 17.8 billion resources. Why? Because I do barbarians, I do barbarian forts, I'm active on them. So even though I don't gather a ton, I can still send a ton of resources over because I'm doing stuff like this. Like where I just go and hit barbarians and, you know, I do some of the events. I'm in an alliance that does barbarian forts. So it's like all these things add up incrementally over the course of time, right? So if you are just moderately active, like I had drained this account before I sent it, or before we got into KVK. I already have 10,000 level 1 resource packs, all these resources. So it's like, it's kind of crazy how fast I can add up. Yeah, they need to be careful with ranged combat in my mind, because they could make it too powerful. They certainly could. And it's already kind of getting there. I mean, to the point where most people are starting to invest in it. Myself included, and Shappy just made a video the other day about how he's investing in the ranged combat. So yeah, it's a new era in Rise of Kingdoms, that's for sure. Nice. How nice is the resource and speed up tab? Dude, it is so nice. I'm so glad that they included that. I mean, we had bots that did it, but this just makes it so much easier. And it's also kind of crazy seeing where my speed ups are at right now. I was saying this last night, I really need to go look at like the last stream I did before the end of our KVK with 1960, like my recap stream or video, whatever it was, because I feel like I've gained so many speed ups since then. Like a ton. Yeah, not having to use Discord bots is very nice. That's true. Does anybody know a good way to calculate your materials? I was trying to do that the other night because there was a website where you could like it's called Rock Calculator, and I had used that in the past, but they don't have the siege equipment in there anymore, or they never added it, so it's not updated. I want to figure out like what I can craft on my account with the materials I have. So if anybody knows how to calculate that, I would be greatly appreciative of that information. Yeah, Shabby, you were really against Siege. I was in the camp of Siege is selfish. But then it got to the point where it's Siege helps out in the murder ball a ton. And obviously, like, there's a difference between only using Siege, like I'm going to be doing on my alt, and using one Siege and then multiple field marches. Totally different situation. I would say only using Siege is a lot more selfish than only using one Siege and then multiple field marches. I guess I kind of just called myself selfish because I'm going to be using full Siege ranged combat on my alt account. But it's the experiment, right? It's for YouTube. I really have never understood the whole mindset of when you trade so well with Siege, it's being selfish. Because like that would be saying like, well, using Arthur is selfish because he gives you too many kills. It's like, how does that make any sense? Using one of the best commanders in the game is selfish because it gives me more kills than using Belisarius? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, right. It's gonna be crazy because we have that Siege group chat in 1846 now. Like if we can control the ball to excuse me, to utilize Siege, it's gonna be fantastic. Kind of like in the ruins in our last KVK. Just steering the murder ball into our Siege. Or not into our Siege, but like so that our Siege could wipe them. They just melted because you have like 20 ranged towers targeting one march. That march is gone. Jeez, last one. The original argument is that you couldn't follow the murder ball, and I understand that. That's why you have multiple marches. I forgot which one was I doing. Oh, I think I finished it. Go for the helmet. Oofda. Having Siege cut off a river is super big. Yeah, we saw that in the 1960 KVK. Ra, if you're still in here, have we gotten any word from any of the enemy camps about if they're going to fight us in Zone 5? Because for you guys to know, Ra has actually offered a reward to any of the two camps on either side of us that is willing to fight us in Zone 5. Hey, Akoni. Appreciate it. Doing good. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. was a long week at work. Happy to have the weekend. Next week is going to be rough though. End of the month. I was just watching Big Kane get bodied by 60 siege owning rivers. Yeah, dude, it's... they were just destroying everybody. No responses, but a lot of talk in Lost Kingdom. The thing is though, like the people that talk in Lost Kingdom, they don't show up in the field. So it's like... those are the guys that are going to ask for kill trades at the end of KVK because they didn't hit requirements. Or they didn't hit their 30 million. The offer was well received by other kings. So yeah, I really hope that that they do fight in Zone 5. Because... oh, nice, first try. Because Kingsland on Easter weekend really sucks. I'll probably be there for the opening. Because we're driving to one of my family's Easter celebrations. And then I'm gonna make my wife drive that so I can be there for Kingsland opening. Won't be able to stream it, obviously. We'll see if we can get one more here. We'll do an auto. And then probably gone for like 2 hours ish, and then get back, hopefully be able to get back and stream it. And then past 7 I might be on a business trip. I'm getting confirmation on that this weekend, so we'll have to see. Last week of the month is the hardest. Well, it's just everything is trying to close. Because the way my job works, since I work in sales, I have a monthly quota I have to hit. And you gotta hit your quota. So end of the month is always hectic and stressful if you're not at your quota yet, which usually you're not at your quota until the last day or two. Kane had a cheeseburger for a couple hours. That sucks. Part of me really wants to start joining some Barbarian Fort rallies. I just have to teleport closer to everybody, because right now I'm just randomed in. Alright, how many we got in here? 631, holy crap. We're gonna get through a lot of floors on this one. Goodness. We're gonna have to do auto for quite a bit of this, because this is a lot of hammers. Do you have any thoughts on jumping being removed? I have mixed feelings about it. I've done jump groups before, and it's great for the jump group, but for people that are just starting the game, it kind of sucks, because you have people that know the game coming in and they just destroy you. So that aspect I don't love. I think it's very overpowered. So there are pros and cons to jumping. Most of the pros belong in the group that are jumping, and most of the cons belong in the people that are not in the jump group that get wiped out and usually quit the game. So that's why I don't love it, because it just ruins the game for a lot of people. And then a lot of times jump groups end up quitting by the time they get to KVK2. And that's why you see so many over and over and over again. Because, like, let's be honest, a lot of people that do jump groups, the thing that they enjoy the most is, and this might be using an assumption, but I would say most of the jump groups that I have seen, most of the people that participate, they just enjoy taking over a kingdom and then doing it again. Destroying a couple accounts and then doing it again. So that's just my perspective. That's not everybody, but I think that's some of the people that do jumps, that is the reason why they love it so much. Also the rumored 2 tech queue and 3 build queue. I think queues would be nice, especially for the early game. That's something, like, I'm building 3 farm accounts right now for my alt account, and it is so annoying because it's like, say I'm going to bed and I have something that is being upgraded and it's going to take 2 hours, so it's not fast enough for helps to finish it, but I'm going to sleep, so it'd be really nice if I could be like, okay, now after this is done, start upgrading this, and have a queue so I can start upgrading my stuff faster. Oh, you have to pay for it? Oh, well, that doesn't help me at all. I'm not paying for it on a farm account. And for late game, it doesn't matter either. Oh, jeez. Yeah, if there's a paywall behind that, I am not in favor. Because then you're punishing free-to-plays even more for not spending and giving an even bigger advantage to people that spend. So I'm not in favor of that. What's this song called? This song is called Sin Cole Feel Good. This playlist is brought to you by your very own Shappy Gaming. Oh, you'll be in KBK against Apo? Good luck with that. He's a beast. Apo's great. Literally like the most high energy streamer I've ever seen. Always in a good mood. Shappy the GOAT. I forgot, he sent me another list of songs. Because the tricky thing with YouTube is if you use like 2 seconds of a song that is not copyright free, they take all your money that you made from the video. And so that's one reason why I stopped using music, like background music, in my YouTube videos, is because I would use music that was listed as copyright free, meaning free for anybody to use. And then like literally 4 months later, someone would come after me and say, this is my song, give me the money you made from it. And it's like, bro, it's on 2 volume right now in the background of my video, and it said it was copyright free, but then YouTube takes the money that you made from the video and gives it to that creator. So I just stopped using it, and now it's like I don't even want to add more songs into my stream list, because it's like if there's one in there that is not copyright free, all the monetization goes to that creator. So I don't I don't like that. Yeah, having a good copyright free playlist is insanely important. I've had this playlist for 2 years ish. Probably 2 years, have not changed it. And the funny thing is that it's like almost exactly, what is it, an hour and 12 minutes long. So that means like the KVKs that I've streamed for 8 hours, I have to manually restart the playlist 8 times. Because it doesn't automatically restart. I don't know why Apple Music or iTunes does that, but it doesn't automatically restart, so I have to go manually find it and then restart it again. Bro, we still have 250 hammers to open up on this one. We still have 2 more accounts. When you're done with your farms, we gotta have you go over your Arthur setup. Yeah, we could do that. Should have time. Right now, I use Arthur with Bing, I think. We're just gonna keep doing auto because this is taking a long time. I'm using Bing primary, not Arthur. I've not tried Arthur primary. Or 35. Ooh, nice. Apparently Arthur primary is much worse. Yeah, I would not run Arthur primary personally. I think it's evident too because you don't really see Arthur primary very often. Very rarely. Alright, I got all those. We can pick some of these up. It's not like I'm going to have a Ring of Doom or anything to put on if I were to use Siege with this. Alright, we got 100 hammers left. Let's see how many floors we can get through with this. 15 on that one. Oof, duh. What was that, 24? I think yesterday on my main account, that's nice, I was averaging roughly 12 per floor throughout my 800 hammers that I used. So with that, I should be able to get through one more legendary floor here. I think even if I get it on like the last try, I'll I'll just do that. Oh yeah, easily. Oh wait, I already have 30 of those. Let us do the boots. Those are cheap. Alright, let's jump over to the next account. First, let's get some free value here. Alright, we got 2 more accounts to go. If you guys are enjoying, make sure you drop a like on here as well. I think it's kind of funny, on my farm accounts, I almost never keep my AP full throughout KVK. Like, I'm constantly hitting stuff on throughout KVK. We have 399 on this account. We got 2 more accounts to go. Who do I think is going to win the 1960 KVK? Ooh, I don't know, man. Looks like it's pretty close right now. I saw Chisco put a video out that they lost. I can't say I'm too surprised. I expected 1960 to win. I mean, we just played them last KVK too, so I know how tough they are. I mean, in Kingsland, when we were fighting 1188 and 1316, we were pushing them back pretty nicely. Took a while, but we were pushing them back. But then once 1960 beat 2489, cut them off, and they came over to us, it's like, we can't take a 3v1 with 1960 being the mix? No way. I already have 3 of those. I think he's streaming right now, isn't he, Chiscool? I believe he's doing his restart account. Oh, nice. First try. I thought I saw him starting the stream right when I started mine. Just kind of funny, because like it was still in his like little lobby, like his waiting room, and he had 400 people already in the stream. Bro. Alright, we got 212 left on here. I can't remember how many we have on the last one, but I think it's around, I don't know, 400 or 500. Yeah, he's in 2293. Yeah, no, his alt account is substantially stronger than my main account. Because I'm pretty sure he spends on there quite a bit as well. Definitely not as much as his main, but he spends quite a bit on that one. That's kind of like War Daddy Chadsky. His alt account, or was it his farm account? His farm account is like way stronger than my main. Like, even has better gear, better armaments. Oops. All right, the goal here is to get through floor 25. If I get through floor 25, that'd be good. Hey Alex, how's it going? I think I should be fine. If I average even like 15 a floor, I'll be good. I don't know why Lilith likes those whales so much. The only thing they do is give them tons of money. Facts. People wonder why the game caters more toward high spenders. It's like, okay, it's a business, so their goal is to make money. The only way that they can make money off free-to-play players is if they put ads into the game. Which I guess maybe if they polled people and they're like, hey, if you want more free-to-play like benefits, we have to put ads in the game. Do you want this? Yes or no? And if you say yes, then you have to be okay with clicking off of ads all the time. And if you say no, then you have to be okay with, okay, well, we need to make money, so we're going to incentivize you to spend if you want to be competitive. So, like, I mean, I work in business, I'm in sales, so I totally understand the point or the premise of incentivizing spending. Like, that's why they're not doing this out of the goodness of their heart. They're doing this to make money. So, you know, that's a downside of playing a game that is trying to make money, is they're trying to make money. Yeah, and people wouldn't like ads. They would be pissed if they put ads in the game. I would be. I'd be like, bro, no, take these out. One thing I would like to do in this KVK is spend down some of this AP on my farm accounts. Because, like, this is doing me no good to have all these. So I don't know, maybe one day we'll do a stream where I'm just hitting barbarians. Okay, we got 368. Where I'm just hitting barbarians on farm accounts. I don't know if people want to see that, or if I should just do that in my own time. I don't know, you guys tell me. Maybe just like a chill and hit barbs kind of stream. Blackout. I'm with you. This game is very capitalistic, which is ironic, honestly. Should have stuck my corner strategy there. Ooh, nice. Yeah, you're right. People are watching me do dig event on farms. I already got my thumbnail made for all of them. I'm just going to combine this with my main account's opening. Oh, wait, I don't want that one. 4, 3, 3. I need the helmet. The tough thing with spending AP on farm accounts is, like, if I'm going to be playing the game, I also, especially during KVK, maybe this is something I have to do during off season, because, like, during KVK, if I'm going to be playing, I want to be getting crystals for my main account, in which hitting barbarians on my farm accounts does me no good on my main account, besides giving me resources for the next KVK. So I'm thinking maybe that's like an off-season thing, because what I should be doing is chaining on my main account, not hitting barbs on my farms. So yeah, maybe that's a off-season thing. "12" went to China? I didn't know that. What? When did that happen? I saw he quit, but I didn't know he moved. Oh, really? Even after he quit, they flew him out there? Boom, last one. Let's do auto. First try. You know what I really should have done was calculate the resources I had on each account and to see how many resources I got on each farm account. That would have been interesting to find out. Yo, Dirty Dan Gaming, what's up, man? I wish they were all on my main, but I did open up over 800 last night on the main account. But yeah, about 2,600, almost 2,700 collectively between all my farm accounts. So we're just getting a bunch of ranged combat blueprints in case you want it. That's a lot of math. I think it would have been cool to make a video on, but maybe another time. Although, considering you get 30 per time this comes around, won't be for a while. Because yeah, keep that in mind, guys. These are... I haven't done dig event on these in so long. Because I get 30, not even 30 every time, because I don't always do barbarian forts. I usually get like 15 to 20. So opening up 600 is kind of crazy. Alright, that's probably the most we're gonna get. Yeah, because that's the only way to get them, besides buying them with gems, which I suppose I could do, but I would rather wait for more than gems and gem my gold right here. Full ranged farms win. Dude, that's a very long-term project. I'll show you guys how my Pew Pew account is looking right now. Just have the farms aimbot. Oops. Oh man, I want to get rid of gold. Which is very weird to say, but I just don't need it. Oh jeez, it's a ton of pick one chests. Alright, this is how my gacha is looking. What are we at? We have the egg event on this account. There it is. I already did 14. Don't need to get to 25. There's no value in that for me. This is a different kingdom though. different kingdom, and I don't use T5. So, like, these ones in BIA, those ones I care about gold. This one I do not, because I'm not using T5. I don't even have T5 unlocked. Although I did get encampment leveled up, so I'm pretty happy about that. I won't even be unlocking T5, I'm not planning on it. I just want to get the health and the attack up. But in order to do that, I have to have this, or do that, I have to have this, or do that, I have to have this, and this. So it's a bit of a process here. And I had the speed ups to finish it all right now, but then I would be getting rid of a majority of my speed ups, which I'm at 933 days, which is pretty good. I just don't have a lot of research. So I don't think I'll be getting, which one would be the first one? I think the attack would be the first one. Yeah, because I need combine arms up to get medical corpse. And this and this and this and those. Yeah, exactly. But I got about as far as I wanted to. I would like to get the 9% attack and 9% health, but I just don't think that's realistic. Universal speeds are research speeds. That is true. I just don't know how many I'm going to go through this KVK, because I'm planning on fielding at least 3 marches. I did just unlock Steven and John. Or is it John? Yeah, John that I unlocked. I got 20 heads of his. Forgot to level him up. Oh wait. Let's see if we can do the trick. Oh, bro, really? Got a crit with 20%? Alright, whatever. I have plenty to get rid of here. I have 20 human heads. I know, the 20% crit. Alright, so I got Steven and I got John. I can't remember who goes primary. Let me see. I think Mr. Siege sent me. There it is. I think John. Yeah, John should be the primary. So let's just get him up to level 60 right now. I know, holy gold stars. I have so many. Moving my mouse away from the mic so you guys can't hear the constant clicking. Hope you still can't hear that. Yo, it's Samsula Gaming. You know, it's funny because I grew my hair out. Like, I got it cut a couple months ago, but I grew it out pretty long. And my cousins were calling me Sam Zulik. It was kind of funny. Alright. I don't think he does any healing, does he? No, he doesn't. Whoops. So I don't really need that for this. We'll do that. I'm happy with that. Oh, Steven does healing? Should have looked at that. Oh, there we go. Alright, well I need to redo John's skills then. Thank you. There we go. We're at the March speed. I don't care about March speed. I don't want March speed. I'd rather have extra attack. He's just sitting there anyway, so. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for today's stream. We got through all about 2,600 of our hammers. I will be putting this into a video as well for all of you that missed the live stream or got here late, wasn't able to watch all my farm accounts or my main account, because I did open up about 800 to 850 hammers on my main account last night. I did that on live stream as well. So if you did miss that, I'll put this at the beginning of the video. But I do appreciate you guys being here live, if you were here live, or watching it as a video. I'll see you guys in the next video.